one of the worst managed assets in NHL history.
No question.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about that 3-team thing that he mentioned there? Do you have any insight on what that was? Like, 'cause I remember you brought up the Cowan
the
thing.
Theodore, I think, was involved before.
It was before the season.
Before
but at the
contract
deadline.
season.
At the deadline, he alluded to
Nothing. And it wasn't even close.
Okay.
Of Mitch being traded to Carolina, and he wasn't going anywhere.
Well, because he kind of alluded to that he would have gone to, because he talked about how if there was somewhere he was going to go at the deadline, alluding to his wife being pregnant, that's a place that they wanted to stay and sign, which is 100% fair. I get that.
Yeah.
But at Vegas, there was part of a 3-team anyways. So I just wanted to...
There was nothing for the Leafs to think that they could. They just won the Atlantic Division. Or they were on their way to win the Atlantic Division. You're not taking your leading scorer where you're perceived as maybe the best window to win a Stanley Cup.
It was their best window.
Exactly. So they would have got crucified trading Mitch.
Well, if it was for Rantanen, it wouldn't have been.
That was not happening. No.
Rantanen had 16 points in 5 games.
The time I mentioned this, the time to have read the tea leaves was when, if you did your homework, you would have known that he had all types of problems with Colorado, and you could have possibly flipped him then. That was the only chance for Rantanen.
Anything else on that? Or
Nothing else on that.
No, we're good. So what the hell are the Leafs going to do now?
Yeah, time to look around the league. Tree, who we're going to be joined by after the first break here.
Let's just get a quick thought on where July 1st stood for you with what you saw out of the Toronto Maple Leafs and Brad Treliving.
I think Anthony Petrilli wrote an article on Maple Leaf Hot Stove about free agency last year and just how hilarious the people who spent the most last year. The most money spent on UFAs last year, free agency.
Or
Predators, Kraken, Bruins, Blackhawks, Devils, Canucks. Those are the 6 highest spending teams in free agency last year.
Yeah, and one made the playoffs.
One made the playoffs. And not even close for the Preds, for the Kraken, not even close. Blackhawks. So the point is, the Leafs didn't do anything bad yesterday, which is a bigger risk than doing something, than the odds of getting something good on July 1st. So I'm okay with what they did. They took, some kind of low risk, high reward bets. And
yeah.
Now they're shopping for someone in a trade.
I look at what the Kings did.
Which deal do you wish the Leafs did that happened yesterday? Name one.
I guess Tanev.
Yeah,
kind of. Like 2.5 for 4? Or?
I would have taken Brock Besser.
Or depth guy?
Yeah, I'd take Brock Besser.
I'd take Brock Besser.
At that number?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's another shoot-first, slow-footed.
Not to completely get off topic here, but how does the Vancouver Canucks go from we don't want this guy on a long-term deal, we couldn't even get a first rounder for him, to giving him 7 years
and even Besser,
$50 million?
Besser said day of he had full plans to not return, and then they called him and surprised him with an offer, and he was like, okay. They both kind of just went, all right.
Because they're like, what else?
Yeah.
Good question for our Dan Murphy, who joined us at the top of the hour.
What's the relationship with Brock Besser and Quinn Hughes? I'm assuming very tight.
I don't know.
2 American guys.
American boys.
I don't think it can hurt.
Can't hurt.
Right? But even with Mitch Marner in the lineup, there were scoring issues here.
Well, in the playoffs.
So where's the scoring coming from?
I don't think they're as dead in that regards as other people. Matthews scored 33 last year, a year after getting 69. He's not a 33-goal scorer. I think he can give you 50 next year. There's another 20.
Who's he playing with? Nyes and...
it could be Michelli or Domi or...
Malgin.
Certainly he needs someone else. The one year he had Domi and Bertuzzi, he outscored his pace than when Marner played on his line, so I'm not too worried about him getting 50.
Okay.
The other guys are going to get some of that Mitch opportunity. He played, 23 minutes a game or whatever? So I don't think they're fine. They need a top 6 guy. I'm not saying they don't. But I'm saying I don't think they're going to be a bottom 10 offense next year. Could be wrong, but...
Where's that top 6 guy coming from, you say?
That's a good question. That's something, maybe we can ask Brad after the break.
There are, I think, was it Elliott that mentioned Kadri now?
No, I don't think it was.
No? Okay.
But I saw that too, and I got really excited about it.
You did?
But I think it was...
That's someone you like?
Would that would that ease your mind a little bit if
Yes.
Kadri finds his way back to Toronto?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely, 100%. Yes.
It's interesting. They suddenly have a lot of centers. You know, Waugh can obviously do it, and Lawton can do it, and hell, Lorentz has done it in the past. Tavares, Matthews, Domi can do it. They got a lot of centers.
Quantity, lots of quantity.
Nylander,
Yes,
Nylander,
totally. They don't have.
Nylander can do it.
Yeah, we'll never know. We'll never know.
I wonder if Berube will come out and be like, we're going to really try it this year. And then they just don't again.
So if Kadri's out there and you're trying to now build a deal that would satisfy Calgary, I'm not even sure the Leafs have what it takes to do it.
I don't see how it's possible.
How about Callie Yarncroc, David Kampf,
Yeah,
Nick
yeah.
Robertson in
What was the running
2029
joke for years?
second
Connor
rounder?
Brown, Bracco in a second? Was that?
How about,
That's exactly.
a first, a second, and someone?
We
Would
don't
you do
have
it?
what first?
No, I don't know. 2040. I don't know.
I think
2028.
You can only trade how many years in
how far
advance?
can you
They
go
have
up?
a 28.
Can you go that far?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can go 29. They just,
Yeah.
the last deal they did has a conditional 29th in it.
Yeah, you can go.
They got their 2028 first.
Isn't it kind of over for like getting rid of all these first and second rounders, even if they are 2 or 3 years from now? Isn't it time to stop that?
Well, it's two different conversations. You could say
Stop
it is
getting
time to
into
stop.
debt's a good thing.
You could say it's time to stop, or it's time to just get rid of them all. Like you have 4 years here with all these guys in the team. It's like with the guy you drafted,
years.
yeah, sure, in 2028. Like, boy, he's gonna be a great third line center when
gotta tell you,
everyone's gone.
When you're talking about like asset management, like you look, Carolina took a licking for the Rantanen thing. They turned expiring Natchez and Jack Drury into Stankoven extended, Keandre Miller, and they have 4 first-round picks in the next 3 years. You know, it'd be nice to be good and have picks.
Yeah,
You know,
That's
other,
allowed, I
other
guess.
teams
Yeah.
have pulled that off somehow miraculously. So I don't know. I don't know when if you spend them or stop spending them.
I'm now at the point where, like,
maybe stop.
It's too deep.
what do you call it? Billy ball or Billy Bean
Oh,
ball?
yeah.
Like
Moneyball.
Moneyball. Like we saw a little Moneyball yesterday out of Brad Tree Living.
Yeah. You think? Yeah.
This may be the only way here. I am not a fan right now of any more top picks, no matter how far in the future they are, or Easton Cowan. I don't think I would put him out there right now for Kadri.
No, I'm ready to see Cowan. I'm ready to let Cowan have a run at things and see if he's.
We should break. General manager's calling in 5 minutes.
Okay, Brad Tree Living, a lot of questions for the general manager of the Toronto Maple Leafs next on the Real Kipper and Bourne Show. Welcome back to the show. Nick Kypreos, Justin Bourne, Sammy McKee in a few minutes or shortly. Brad Tree Living, general manager of the Toronto Maple Leafs, will join us. Outside of Leaf talk in general, just with the cap going up and all this talk about new money, we didn't really see it yesterday, did we?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ken Holland saw it. Oh.
Yeah, Ken Holland.
Okay, let's pick up the conversation with the general manager of the Toronto Maple Leafs, Brad Tree Living. Tree, thanks for joining us. I know maybe some Leaf fans, I don't know if I want to use the word disappointed or not, but there wasn't a major signing with one of the top free agents available yesterday to fill in maybe for Mitch Marner. But how would you have described your last 24, 26 hours so far?
Well, thanks for having me on, guys, first of all. Well, it's been busy as it is on July 1st. Really, I think this probably it went. I think as